another video. My name is Sharice Roxbourgh, but you could call me Roxy. If you're new here, welcome to you, and please consider subscribing. And if you're returning, welcome back, my lovelies. Today I'm going to be showing you how to slay this middle part long ponytail with braided hair. So if you're interested in this video, keep watching. So today we're going to be using the Expression pre-stretched hair. This is actually 54 inches, and it's best that you get the pre-stretched one. It's actually easier to use. And we're going to need a comb, hair ties, hairbrush, and the edge control of your choice. So guys, I really hate doing this, parting my hair. I never seem to be able to get it right on the first try, but you'll see my struggle in just a second, because I'm trying to get a really straight middle part right down the center. I always like the longer parts, but I could do the short ones easily, but when I try to do it longer, which is the way I like it, it never works out right.
Six and a half hours later. What? What the fuck?
At this point, I just gave up. I could not. I couldn't do it. I'd have been here all day. So right now I'm just putting my hair in a low ponytail. I don't typically like when it's tight, so I just do it like about 3 times. It is really up to you how much or how tight you want it. It's really up to you. After you're done with the ponytail, you're going to want to go back in with some edge control. It really depends on your hair and how much flyaways you have. Right now I have tons because I'm in dire need of a perm. I typically don't like when it's too laid. I kind of like a natural look, so I keep doing it until I'm satisfied. God! Wow! So today we're using the pre-stretched Expression. It's 54 inch, so it's really long. It's by Outre, I think. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but yeah, it's pre-stretched. It's very soft, and there are like 3 bundles in this pack. Today we're only going to be using 2. As you can see, the hair is pretty long and it's very soft. I can't take my fingers out of it, but yeah, that's what we're going to be using today. So like I said, we're only going to be using 2, and you just remove the elastic bands. Don't throw them away because we're going to be using them in a second. And this is a little trick that I learned. For those of you who can braid this from your head, kudos to you, but I cannot. And I know there are people out there who they don't live with anyone, and it's hard to actually braid this. So I found a little way that I use. You're gonna see it in a second. I'm just going to put this on the doorknob, so I have an anchor for when I'm braiding, because you're going to need all the help you can get, because this thing can get tangled really fast. As you can see, I'm just running my fingers through it, so it takes out some of the knots and stuff, and it kind of stretches the hair so it looks more natural. So the elastic bands that you're seeing right now is simply just going to be tied around it. I think you just have to look at my fingers. I just loop it under and hold it, so it's not really tied, so you can actually take it off when you're done. You see there's a loop there, so that's what you're going to put over the doorknob. We're just going to secure this over the doorknob just to anchor it. Obviously you're going to make sure that the door is locked, and now we're going to separate the braid into 3 equal parts. You need 3 equal parts, because if you have unequal parts, or if it's uneven, then you're going to find that when you get to the ending of the braid, you're going to run out of one of the strands and you're probably going to have to start all over again. Or if you're good at braiding, you can just take some from another piece. But if you're a beginner, then you're going to probably get frustrated. So try to get 3 equal parts before you actually start braiding. How I like to braid is super loose and super, I'm saying super a lot, aren't I? But yeah, I like to do it loosely. I don't like when it's so tight and together. I feel like it makes the braid heavier, and I don't really like it that way. But if you like it tight and like, you know, really together, then by all means, girl, do you. You know, there's no hard and fast way of doing this. I'm just showing you what I do, and I just like it, you know, to look a little bit more relaxed. So yeah, I'm just pretty much just braiding it down. So as you can see, I left a little bit of hair unbraided because I want to curl that when I'm done, just to give it a little, I think it's cute, you know, just to curl it up. And I secured it with a rubber band, because if you don't do that, then it's going to unravel and that's just going to be a mess. So yeah, I just secured it with a rubber band, and yeah. Now this part is very important. You have to look at the position of where the hair is when I'm actually tying it onto my bun, because I'm going to flip it over so that it covers the bun. If you don't put it in the right position, it's going to be the opposite way, so the bun is going to be out. But look at that, that's magic. So onto the curling of the ends. I'm just using some jerry curl rods, is that what you call it? But yeah, I'm just wrapping the hair around some of those. If you don't have any of those, that's completely fine. You could do one of two things. You could use a pencil or a pen or anything of that, you know, kind of shape, or you can simply just plait it really tightly and dip it in the water. It'll still give it a nice crimped kind of look. It's a different curl obviously, but that's also an alternative that you can do if you don't have any of these. So yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention is when I flipped my hair over, I actually secured it with some bobby pins. So you're going to want to do that so that the bun is secured on your head and it's not, you know, flipping and flopping all over the place. On to my most favorite part, baby hairs. Like, this is just giving me life, sis. I have to do baby hairs anytime I'm doing any sort of hairstyle. If it's not your cup of tea, it's completely optional, but I like it, so I do it. If you don't, that's fine, sis, do you. And yeah, just tie it over with something if you're not ready to go out, so you know it kind of lays, you know, a little bit more slicker. And now we're ready to dip the hair ends into the hot water. This will, you have to use hot water, it's not going to curl on its own. But this hair, you literally just put it in, take it out, dry it off, and it doesn't take any time to cool. So as soon as you've dried the excess water out of it, you can just take the rods down. I like to just clip the ends, the little stringy ends off of it. It just makes it looks a lot more professional, you know, and stuff. And as you can see right now, I'm going to be putting some of these gold cuffs onto the braid. This step is completely optional. You do not have to do it. You don't have to use the same ornaments. You can use whatever you want. I just decided to use these gold cuffs because I personally liked them. And actually, it's the first time I'm wearing these. Like, I've never done a hairstyle with these before, but I've always seen them and I liked them, so I got some for this hairstyle and it did it justice. Like, look at that. That is completely awesome. Alright, so let's take this thing off of our head now and see what we're working with. So we have completed this look, guys, and I must tell you, I love it. It is super quick, easy, and most importantly, affordable. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please watch out for my next one. I post Sundays and Wednesdays. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.